Inside Out with more of your stories from where we live. Meet the Southampton Bishop of the Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing. He tells old ladies he can cure them, but he isn't so happy to talk to us.
One of the main things is the
MMS, Master Mineral Solution. A solution of chlorine dioxide used to clean swimming pools. It's industrial strength bleach.
You have lung cancer?
Yep. The internet is full of testimony claiming it can cure all manner of serious illness and disease.
Now you're completely cancer-free?
So far, so good.
It's the apparent religious sacrament of Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing. Its mission to live free of disease in a world of peace.
They get a complete, deep healing, complete. It just goes deeper.
And one man on that mission is Leonardo Edwards from Southampton. An official reverend in the Church of Genesis 2, he openly sells MMS online and even offers face-to-face consultations if you're willing to pay. A miracle worker helping others, or just an internet salesman peddling bleach? This is the story of the church and the Hampshire Reverend that's proving a little hard to swallow. Houston, Texas, America's fourth biggest city. Hot, humid oil country. A world capital of the petrochemical industry. Home to the Lyndon B. Johnson Space Center. And my base for the next few days. I've signed up for a 2-day course to learn about MMS. And if I don't get rumbled, it will make me an official reverend in the Church of Genesis 2. At a hotel near Houston Airport, 15 of us are hoping to be ordained for the bargain price of $400. It will allow us to dispense Miracle Mineral Solution, otherwise known as MMS and lately renamed Master Mineral Solution.
Basically, by listening to us try this all over the world. And
as it turns out, the course is mainly video-based, and the claims made are frankly astonishing.
leukemia, colon cancer, liver cancer, pancreas, lung cancer.
Once we start the practical work, it's one of the self-proclaimed clergy of the Church of Genesis 2, Bishop Shane, who teaches us to apply the mixture.
One drop.
Something I've no intention of doing.
I have 2 drops.
Over 2 days, we learn how to inject, inhale, and ingest a cocktail of bleach.
I can smell it from this cup.
Don't sniff it.
I know that smell very well.
And in our downtime, Bishop Shane makes some alarming and completely false claims about parasites causing autism and cancer.
It's a parasite. I didn't know what the parasite is. The early 1900s. We'll find it online. I'm not telling you anything that's not verified.
After an informal test, which we all pass, I find myself a reverend in the Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing.
So we shake hands.
Although I don't remember anything spiritual or godlike happening. Back in the UK, we set up an appointment to see the Reverend Leonardo Edwards. Our actress arranges to meet him at a coffee shop in Southampton.
Leonardo?
Leonardo worked as a pharmacy assistant in an NHS hospital for 10 years. He starts by explaining how he discovered the modern medical miracle.
I saw a post on Facebook and I clicked it.
Yeah.
And it was like, what is it? Cure malaria in 4 hours. Yeah, HIV. And I was like, okay. You know, but if something was telling me, you know, look into this. So I looked into it.
Right.
Kind of, went down the rabbit hole. So.
Leonardo took the same 2-day course as me in 2011. All the Church of Genesis 2 ministers across the world, their beliefs, sacraments and teachings come from claims made in their Bible.
If you have a look, there's 2 main protocols. Protocol 1000, which is for non-life-threatening illnesses.
Right.
And then Protocol 2000, which is for cancer and other life-threatening illnesses. So if you were taking 3 drops an hour, that's fine. We'll give it 2, you saw 2.
Yes.
Give it a little swish around, and you count to 30 seconds.
Count 30 seconds.
If you have a look at it, you'll see a bit of colour, you probably can smell it.
Yes.
It smells like chlorine bleach, but it's not. It's chlorine dioxide. It's a different level. You've got chlorine bleach and then you've got chlorine dioxide. They're 2 different things.
Does a world-renowned chemist agree with Leonardo?
It generates chlorine dioxide, which is a commercially used bleach. It oxidizes materials and will decolorize things. So yes, it's a bleach. It's not the bleach that we use in our toilets, but it is a bleach. It's actually quite frightening that they're proposing all of these treatments. It is a highly dangerous set of chemicals, and people could do themselves very severe harm. The very thought that someone should eat calcium hypochlorite really horrifies me. Chlorine is a highly toxic chemical, and it would get down to the stomach and hit the acid there and generate chlorine in the stomach. It's very dangerous from 2 viewpoints. The chemicals themselves are dangerous, and I think it also deflects people, frightened people, from actually seeking the correct medical treatment. And I think that's probably the real danger of this treatment. It's just criminal.
And that's ready to... I wouldn't have 2 drops though. Only because that may... They don't know anything. They've only met them today.
Yes, it's amazing that it's so strong.
What you've just done there was protocol.
Don't worry, we weren't going to let our actress drink any of this.
Okay.
But Leonardo doesn't seem to worry about any of the dangers of MMS.
It's as many drops an hour as the person can tolerate. I've told people about this, and their mindset clouds over, and they think I'm crazy. Each man, I'm this, I'm that.
It sounds so, I don't know, it sounds so amazing.
Yes.
Well, it says here, sounds too good to be true.
I'll never, ever knowingly take a pharmaceutical drug ever again.
Well, how much are all these?
So, it's the end of the £120 consultation
$29.99 for that one.
and time for Leonardo to make a sale.
This one is $39.99. That's 31. That's 27.
I'm going to be run by bottles now.
It soon all adds up.
That's 46.98.
40?
46.98.
Okay,
In
46.
just 90 minutes, Leonardo's made nearly £170.
Well, because you believe in it so well, it comes over, doesn't
I
it?
don't believe anything. I believe nothing. I know this stuff. I just live in a little bedsit. I live in a bedsit, a council flat, bottom of town. I'm helping people globally, all over the world.
Lovely.
Literally. I'm just a little man in this little flat.
So, a little man in his little flat, who seems to be at odds with the Cancer Act 1939, which makes it illegal for anyone to sell any product as a cure for cancer. And the Food Standards Agency has asked trading standards to stop anyone selling MMS, and has issued warnings to the public. Time for a chat.
Mr. Edwards, it's John Cuthill from BBC Inside Out. Can I talk to you about bleach? Well, I think you need to answer some questions here, don't you? That's the Reverend Leonardo Edwards. Clearly didn't want to talk to us, which is a shame because I wanted to show him my certificate, the Reverend John Hill. I'm equally as qualified as him giving out bleach to seriously ill people. The only miracle is that more people haven't been hurt.